Hey, it's me, Bria, and I'm a lifestyle coach. I help moms reclaim their time and energy. Look at you, taking this moment to recharge. I see you. During the Doulas Bloom podcast, I share tools and resources with my clients and community to spend time with themselves. The key to you living as your authentic self is embracing change and having courage. Your relationship with yourself is the only true constant in life, and observing yourself throughout each season will allow you to always be in alignment with the desires of your heart. Are you interested in joining my one-on-one coaching program? You can book a sales call with me by visiting the link in the description to schedule your session today. Before we get started, I have to remind you of your influence because you are an inspiration. Happy day to you, and welcome back to the Doulas Bloom podcast. My name is Bria, if you're new here, and I am a lifestyle coach for moms. And today we are wrapping up the Embrace the Change monthly series for February 2022. We are wrapping her up. And for those who are probably a little sad that, the series is up, I will see you March 11th for a new series. Oh my gosh, can we talk about this new series that is coming up? Because March is International Women's Month. And I have created, I want to say curated, a beautiful girl chat series for all of you, all of February. I wish I could show y'all my calendar that I'm looking at right now. I have recorded with some amazing women in my communities that I'm a part of for them to share their journey with all of you. It's so good. And I'm so excited to share this with you all. And so just to let you know, March 11th will be the start of us rolling out this series. And I'm so excited. Like, I have 20 plus girl chats that I'm going to be sharing with you all in February. And it's all in honor of International Women's Month to remind you of, like, we are women and we are so powerful. And yeah, like, I just got so excited. I wasn't even prepared to share that with you all, but that is what is in store for you next month for March, okay? But a few announcements. February 28th, we are going to be doing an intention setting gathering. And so I would love to see you there. It'll be at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a virtual event. I haven't said that, but it is a virtual event. You can join from anywhere in the world. So all you have to do is use the link in the description to RSVP. And if you want to get the downloadable worksheets that go along with this event, you need to get on the email list, because I haven't yet set up the shop on my website. So for now, you got to be on the email list to get the access to the digital download for the event. But yes, February 28th, I'm so excited to see y'all. I'm going to be hosting weekly community events every Monday at 7:15. So if you want to just pencil me into your calendar, Doulas Bloom Village Community event, go ahead and do that. We'll be hosting intention setting gatherings. We'll also be hosting Embody and Body, which is where I curate a playlist and we'll get to dance and do some body work, and also some village nights. So yeah, just a little monthly kind of workshop / trainings vibe with a little bit of a intention setting for the month. And yeah, I'll probably wrap up the monthly focus in the village night. Words are gathering all together right now, but I'll probably wrap up the monthly focus in the village night. So if you have been listening and you want to share your thoughts, this is where to go. So yeah, I'll see you for all of these events, but the one that you are RSVPing for right now is the one on February 28th. It's going to be at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you there. It's a virtual event, and I'll see you in the Zoom room. And we're going to wrap up this series. And right now we're talking about the direction of change. This is a big one. Because I feel like we get a little overwhelmed. And I know people are like, Bria, I don't want to be put in a box. And I'm not going to put you in a box, okay? I'm not going to put you in a box, but I am going to set you on the path to success, okay? Okay? And so I would love to walk you through a little visualization exercise. And I want you to get comfortable. Yeah, I said it, get comfortable. And I want you to just listen to the sound of my voice, and I want you to just share a story. Even if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching the podcast, I want you to get comfortable. I want you to take a moment to settle into your body and get comfortable. So I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds to get comfortable and lay and prepare yourself to receive, because like today I just want to wrap up. I want to wrap up and I want to give you the time to like really do some body work and visualization work. And so that's what we're going to do today as we wrap up and talk about the direction of change. So if you decide not to get comfortable, because I'm not going to tell you what to do, I'm just going to create space for you to do what's best and comfortable for you right now, I would highly encourage you to lay down and get comfortable, because I would say my podcasting voice is pretty soothing. But I'm going to walk you through a little exercise. I actually shared this analogy that I'm going to share with you all today with one of my clients during one of our sessions together. And we were talking about like boundaries and like how it can be difficult to keep them, but they are so essential. Boundaries are so essential into creating the life that we want to build, and creating space to live the life that we want. And so that's what I want to walk you through right now. So I would love it if you would take the moment. Oh, editing Bria, go ahead and cue up some meditation music for the people. Cue up some meditation music. I'm gonna set the scene for y'all. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Take a moment. Take the next few moments to get comfortable, and I will come back in and guide you through this really sweet visualization exercise. All right. So now that you found yourself in this like comfortable position, whether you're laying down or sitting up, as long as you feel good in your body, that's all that matters. But I want to give you an opportunity to like really settle into your body. So I'm going to do a little grounding exercise. I like to do this with my clients before we start the sessions, and I would like to do it with you today before we get into this visualization. So I want you to just notice your breath. I don't want you to change your breath. I don't even want you to touch your heart at this point. I just want you to notice air going in and out of your lungs the way that they normally do. Just notice the breath and notice the power in your heart beating without you trying. Like you are here. You are here right now. You are alive. And I just want you to sit and settle into your breath and feel yourself expand with every exhale. Your aura is expanding, and you're powerful. You are so powerful. And I want to remind you of that today during this visualization exercise. So as you're getting comfortable and as you're settling into your body and just noticing the breath, I want you to imagine you're at a bowling alley. We're going to set the scene. Let's imagine you are at a bowling alley, right? And you're standing in front of your lane. And you're up to bowl. It's your turn. It's your turn to bowl. And you've been playing the game for a while and you haven't knocked down any pins, not a single pin. You have a big fat 0 on the screen, right? And you pick up the ball, and all you're thinking about is how the ball keeps going in the gutter every time you throw it down the lane. And this is similar to your life when you don't have boundaries. Like I shared before we got into this meditative space of accepting this visualization, I was talking about boundaries with my client when this analogy came to me and when I shared it with her. And it's like when you choose to cross your boundaries and allow someone to invite you out and you say yes when you know that you had plans to sit on your couch and watch your show and eat popcorn. Having boundaries is essential, right? And I'm going to show you, but let's get back into the visualization. So you're still at the lane thinking about how you haven't knocked down any pins. And like I said, this is similar to your life when you don't have boundaries, or when you only stick to them for a short period of time. You haven't had the opportunity to see the lasting effects of this change. And I want you to know something. The word boundary here can be changed for the word habit, routine, or schedule. You've been wishy-washy, back and forth, and going back and forth between doing what you know is best and doing what is comfortable. So right now, I'm going to give you a solution. And some of y'all won't like that solution. That's why we're in this state of being open to receiving what comes to us, And I'm going to ask you to put your pride aside before I share it, but you need some bumpers. You need some bumpers. And to go back to the analogy of how you need boundaries and habits and routines and schedules to keep you on the path to knocking down the pins that you want, you need bumpers. And there's no shame in having bumpers. Now, I know what you're thinking. You tried this before and you failed. You had boundaries, you had habits, you had routines, and you had a schedule. But you know what? I'll beg to differ. I don't think you failed. You know what doesn't work now, which means you're 3 steps closer to finding what does. This is why you need the bumpers. Here's why you need the bumpers. I'll tell you plainly. Let's say you're up to bowl again. But this time you have bumpers. This time you have bumpers. And I want you to notice 3 things that shift. 1, you walk up with confidence because you know you are supported. No matter what happens, you're doing your best. 2, you know there's still a possibility to get a gutter ball, but you trust that you've done everything in your power to set yourself up for success. And 3, you understand that with each bowl, you'll get better. And that doesn't mean that you'll get rid of the bumpers someday. The goal is not to graduate from the bumpers, but it's to trust in your ability to reach the pins with them. It's your security blanket, right? And I'd like to just share a little story with you. Okay? I'd like to share a little story with you, and I don't want you to think that I'm crazy, okay? And I hope that you're still laying down and just receiving all of this right now, Here's my story. I go to the airport and I travel with my stuffed animal that I've had from my childhood. I do. His name's Cacao. Well, that's his name now. He's bougie now. We've grown up a little bit, but his name was Coco. His name is Coco. And he's my security blanket. He's my bumper. He represents my bumper. And yeah, I could go to the airport or go to people's house without him, but that is not the goal. I'm not embarrassed about having bumpers. I'm not embarrassed about having my security blanket. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with my emotional support stuffed animal. I'm not embarrassed. I don't feel any shame. I understand that this is something that I need to feel supported. And so that's what it's all about. Picking the bumper that makes sense for you in the moments that you're in. And so it's all about choosing the direction that you want to take yourself during this lifetime. I don't want to live a life where I have to be all grown up. I'm laughing because I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. What is all grown up? I enjoy having my emotional support stuffed animal with me. I enjoy having Coco with me. I enjoy having that. And so when it comes to creating boundaries, habits, routines, processes, workflows, schedules, and whatever else comes to mind, it's all about the support that you give to yourself in these seasons in your life. It's all about finding what bumpers are for you, what boundaries, what habits are going to work for you. And like I said, you haven't failed. You know what doesn't work, which means you're getting closer and you're getting clarity on what might. And I know nobody wants to hear that it's trial and error, but it really is. And I want you to trust yourself in the process of knowing that you're getting one step closer. And as we think about the cycle of change and the 5 A's to navigating change, it takes the awareness, the acknowledgement, the appreciation, the acceptance, and action to make the change that you want, to create the life that you want. And so if you're ready to move in a direction that feels good, empowered, and aligned with the lifestyle that you're creating for yourself, I'm ready to help you. You can book a sales call with me by using the link below so we can start setting up bumpers for you to create the ideal life that you want. And I want to explain something here. And I'm gonna gradually let the little meditation music fade out here. But it's not about making the process down the bowling alley lane pretty. You're allowed to bump into these bumpers and have it go ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, back and forth, you know? It's just all about the forward motion. You're making progress. No matter how pretty, messy, confusing it might look to others, you're making progress. And so I'm here for you, and I want to give you the time to let yourself imagine what change you want to call in during the season. What area of your life do you want to take the next 6 months to a year to create? I have some reflection questions that I want to put on the screen for you all right now. This is on the blog that I shared in that first episode, and I'll also link the blog down below again. But as you can see, when you're thinking about where you want to be in the next 6 months to a year from now, it's like, how do you want to feel? Why do you want to be there? What helped me realize that this is where I want to go? What do I need to release to get there? What do I need to believe to get there? And what are 3 things that I can start doing this month to make this place a reality? I will share these on the screen for you all during the reflection portion of this episode, but I really want you to think about, like, what progress do you want to make? What is important for you to see come to fruition? What lifestyle do you want to live? Because we talked a lot about embracing the change and embracing the ebbs and flows of the process to getting to where we really ultimately want to go. And it's all about, like I said, my definition of change. Change is just an opportunity to get clarity on what's best for you in this moment. And when I say in this moment, I mean in this place, and making a decision for today that will impact my tomorrow, just like everything we talked about. So I want to give you the next 3 minutes to reflect. And yeah, we can talk more about that in one of our weekly community events, or if you want to chit chat with me, that's always an option. So you can book a chit chat with me. And if you don't know, that's not a sales call. It's just an opportunity for us to get to know each other. And yeah, I just really want to be here to know what's going on in your mind throughout this series. So I really hope that I will see you on February 28th for the intention setting gathering so we can chat about this and chat about what's come up for you. And I'm so excited to see you on March 11th for the Girl Chat series that is about to roll out. But the next few minutes are for you to reflect. And I am so excited to see you again here on the podcast soon. And yeah, just think about everything that's coming up. And yeah, I'm gonna miss y'all. I'm gonna miss y'all. So make sure to stay connected, join the email list, follow me on Instagram at @DulisBloom, and I want to hear your thoughts. Okay. So, but before you share your thoughts with me, I want you to gather your thoughts for yourself and just take this moment to reflect. So, I will see you next month, and hopefully, I'll see you before then on one of these other platforms. But I love y'all, and take the next 3 minutes to reflect. Okay. Happy reflecting. Bye, y'all. If anything resonated with you during this episode, pass it along to a friend. Let's continue the chain reaction of inspiration. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You can stay updated with all things Dulis Bloom by joining the Village community email list. The link is in the description below. I hope that today is everything you needed to be and more, and remember, you are an inspiration.